Hello and welcome to another edition of Spirit Show, right with me, Sarah K. Yes, this week is going to be very interesting because we are starting off with the basketballs. As always, I need to tell you what Spirit is all about. Spirit is the show where they showcase salon. And we want to showcase salon out of salon to all my let them know what they happen here. May they know who that then our stars, may they know waiting interesting where they go on our entertainment sector, let them know who that then for pay attention to when they interact on social media. In fact, you also know things that we don't ever know, places them we're beautiful we don't ever know, historical figures them where we don't ever hear about from the perspective of the Sierra Leonean, not the white people. We do it ourselves, we tell our stories. Yes, so like I said, we're starting off with basketballs, and this particular basketballs, it concerns a very interesting personality. This person don't be a politician, this person don't be an entertainer, this person don't be, you name it, he has been a part of it, especially in the entertainment sector. And this person don't get married to another entertainer. Well, the official wedding is going to be tomorrow, but they don't already get engaged. Apparently, they don't date for 3 years. And that person they are none other than Mustafa by Attila. He don't married to the first season of Housemate runner-up, where now Monica Yeli Galiwa. Unaga for the permit me small because my pronunciation, I'm still working on these things. So yes, Monica and Mustafa by Attila don't officially marry traditionally. So tomorrow is going to be the other version of the wedding. Of course, I don't get too many details because I wasn't invited, but we get details. So the relationship they say don't they go on for the last 3 years. Mustafa by Attila in Pekin. Now Monica they take care of him and everything. If you watch your screen, you already see a picture there where they show you Monica and Mustafa married. Take a look at that. Are you enjoying that? Well, of course, if you self get gist but anybody in that salon where you want to make a know about, send them to me in the inbox and we will bring them now this particular program. We'll go for a very short break.
How for pay you? Hey! Officer,
this man a criminal.
What when it's done?
Look at.
Mr. Kukrio, I swear.
Where news? Where news?
Okay, you say? Nice.
Well, wait. So only jackass where they do overseas, they put me up on water all thing. Now me this before I they damage you. Now not take the loan of me. Now demand this. I want to go to wait.
I talk to her.
Wait. No, the defending problem there for nothing.
I tell her.
You want to tell me saying I want to hear about 247bigmarket.com?
What's in him so?
Now a website where they for especially when they overseas who want buy stuff there, building materials, household appliances, even to food stuff. Then get at it. All what you get for do, try 247bigmarket.com, and that shock you. When you pay for you ISMD, the address will give the site of all past Pluton. They go left and this kind
I tell her.
Thank you very much, sir. But for now, as right now,
Yeah.
this man, I want
yeah.
to spend it 247.
Yeah.
No. Police is your friend.
I know, sir. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. First.
Welcome back, and that's a message from our sponsor, that is 247 Big Market. Now then they sponsor the show, now then they make my life the long. And 247 Big Markets now an online trading platform where you can go, you can able say, oh, somebody for go buy for me building materials, it go short in your money, or you not buy the right amount. All you need for do now for go and go pick up what you don't buy from overseas. Wherever you there, once na salon you want to let them do the pickup, that's nine then you do, because they need do another country, but you can do in any country out of Sierra Leone and you buy goods. So thank you very much to 247 Big Market, where not in the sponsor this particular show. Like I tell now, we go and look out for interesting places them in Sierra Leone. We look for important personalities them, and one of the parts them where I gonna part I don't hear a lot about this particular place. People that they always tell me say, oh, you need for go na this mountain, you need for go na this mountain, and also any other place na the Warawara Mountain. Warawara Mountain, it take we like I think probably an hour for Clemam, and after the show we'll show you the in the field video where we the struggle. Like I even take a break, tell each one, I say never, I'm not going again. Nobody they make her go. But at the end of the day we climb up the mountain. But I be want to know the story about the Warawara Mountain, when it become famous, what it idea about, outside the name Como and everything. So the Powerman chief when PC Mansoure be explained to me. Let me join her now as they explain to me about this particular place where don't become famous all over the world. People they talk about the Warawara Mountains.
Powerman chief Bawe Mansoure, the third of Warawara Galachildom, Benadugu district, Kabbalah.
Anong Toto Miso Mansoure, one of Warawara Gala, the section T, the Bauria section, I say Kabbalah Bauria section.
Warawara Mountain there inside Warawara Yagalachiko, and the name Warawara. Now, well, my historical name, I believe, where we people get, you know, say we the Limbas, we area of settlements based on side we get with palm trees. You know, the south side the palm trees, and these are the areas they outside Limbaman Sidom. Because them believe say with the palm tree, anything so far with them want, then they get up from it. Then they get palm wine day, then they get nut oil, then they get palm oil, then they even get broom, you know. That same stick they use for court, for bridge, village to village from them, because they get them water, then stream. That same stick they use. So during the time they cut the banga from the tree, you know, that tunnel then they turn out. That noise they make, it resembles wara 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 wara. So that is why they call Warawara. It is na the north side of Sierra Leone, Benadugu district. Well, this mountain, it can for being popular. Well, through what's a big one in the sea, it can for begin popular where people then begin go for fen wood and for fen them bush yams. Because you know them bush yams, you did it up na the forest. You know, go begin fen wood and see then go meet and go discover a big place with flat get stone, and whether they go get the bush yams, they still use this same place for boil these bush yams and eat them, and maybe bring some natong. So it don't be an habit for them. The young boys then, when they feel angry, then they go there. And they go then dig the bush yams, and then go inside it, boil them, eat them. Well, some way smart enough can even kill them bush animal and they, you know. So if you don't turn habit to them, say then begin claim they on their occasion time. Where occasion they meet up, like let's say like Friday or Christmas or New Year, then they say, look, go up the hill. And when they go up there, they're not go nothing because then they go see tin and they would and want to then they dig them bush yams and even do some hunting, or kill monkey or stone goats. You know, get an animal and they would call stone goats, kill some of them and they we make them again leg for go up the hill. Through that now, people are not begin see say the place fine. Begin go there, go celebrate this New Year. We don't really use that now for go celebrate New Year. But now another historical place for we, the chieftaincy. The chieftaincy get a shrine in that place where for you the paramount chief or the people, the elders of this chiefdom, doubt come up from them for no other will become them paramount chief. This ill through the show for say this person. I am not the rightful person for becoming paramount chief. So in support, they not begin go up and down for begin say yeah, Nayanda. Once they don't get word from the ancestors, from the shrine, from Motin and believe on, then they decide for taking support of that certain individual person for them become a paramount chief. And this same hill where you become a paramount chief, you get as a chief, you get certain traditional way you're supposed to perform at that particular site. Well, in those days, during the grandfathers or with daddy them time, now a big play they go up there. A big play we get with traditional singers, with praise singers, you know, now a big play for go do the sacrifice almost every year, you know. But how time they go, now so things then they modernize. Now we perform that one day every year, but not so like how it may be before. For say taking the people for go play. Well, the people away for go up there for go perform the traditional play. Well, maybe because of then they mix up themselves now, then decide for just depend on certain people within the chiefdom where you go at that particular side for perform the ceremony for the paramount.
So welcome back to our studios. That was PC Mansoure from Kabbalah talking about the Wagga Wagga Mountain. Like, I still have a problem pronouncing Wagga Wagga Mountain. That's so interesting. So thank you so much to PC Mansoure. Nayanda go eat the best lafidi. Like the best lafidi. Me, I was shocked because if you say me na a connoisseur of lafidi, I don't eat lafidi all time. But yeah, that they shock me. I'm so happy. Thank you very much to him. He gave us a place to stay. He gave us food. Like for the 2 days we were in Kabbalah, he was so nice to us. Thank you to him. Yeah. Let's go now to the segment I know you all have been waiting for. We guessed what they can ask question, what they get small basketballs, what they know what's in life. this person is very special to me. I'm sure you will all know when you see this person. She's very special to me, and this person proved himself last week to me. We'll talk about that later on, but I always know she loves me, and you know, but this person, it's so shocking how we are into meet up. But in terms of entertainment, she's a model, a reality star, a humanitarian, an activist, and also a mom, and according to rumor, a fiancé. Is she a fiancé or a fiancé? That's a debate for another day. But I still don't get her. I will ask her. It's no other person but my darling Lolo Simeon.
Wow.
I see me MC life.
Wow, you're doing it perfectly well. I trust you 100%. Thanks so much, Sarah. You've said it all, and you are also very special to me. You're dear to my heart, and I can't jeopardize that relationship.
So last week, like I said, you shocked me. Yeah, I called you and I was like, Lord, can you please be here? I think my guest might not be here. And you came. That was so touching for me.
Oh.
You know, I love when people go above and beyond, and it's so unexpected. Like, I really appreciate that, and I want to say it on camera so people can keep it. If we start fighting on social media, they'll tell me that, Sarah, you remember what you said to Lulu. Thank you once again, darling.
Well, that's the least I could do for you, Sarah. You've proven to me, even without knowing me, you were there for me. So if there is anything I can do to pay you back, I can't really pay you back, but to render you the service that you require, I would do it with all my heart. I wasn't prepared. I was out.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared at all. But I had to make it happen. If I'm in the Eastern, I don't think, oh God,
I felt so when we begin and say, Auntie Lolo did, I was like, you know. But anyway, you've already paid me. You gave me chocolates.
Oh, no.
I'm still fighting with my kids for that chocolates because I'm afraid sugar now because of the weight.
Yeah.
So like, what is sugar? Go take one. I better I put her down back. Well, that chocolate is 9 picking they want to kill me for. Mommy, I say no. This is mine.
More chocolate will come.
So how is everything? Like, we haven't had a chance to talk. Like, everyone keeps saying, why you know the interview Lulu? And for some reason, you not ever kind of made like, oh, I need to tell Lulu so for do interview on my page or whatever. So how has it been?
Oh my God, the journey continues. I have to say, it's been a whole lot of excitement and also, I won't say sadness, but challenges, you know. But I'm super, super happy because today I would say that I thank God for everything that's going on in my life. And I look forward to the great opportunities that are out there for me. So how has it been? Of course, first of all, I have my Zalox Hummer H3. Okay, so that's the talk of the town as of now. And I'm cruising with that, and I'm so, so happy because my working with...
You still owe me a trip, by the way.
Yes.
In our car. It's our car.
It's ours. Yes, it's ours. No, but it's been wonderful. Zalox Inc. is a company that is, how can I say, like we share common interests. That's why I'm so, so excited working with Zalox. Because it's not just about the fashion they're about, you know, but their humanitarian work, their charity work is something I have in here. So everything is going smoothly, and I have my own personal projects that I am working on. A lot to come, a lot to come.
In the house, did you expect it to be this way? Like the whole stardom? Like I know you don't show it when we see your talk, but maybe that's because of a friendship now. Did you expect it? It would be this way?
Well, that was my desire. I actually hoped for the love of Sierra Leoneans and impact lives, touch lives through my lifestyle in the house. So the turnout or the outcome of everything, I would say, thank God, because I wasn't expecting it to this level.
Okay.
But I always knew that I would create the impact that I was meant to create. And here we are.
As for me, I'm petty. Everyone knows I'm petty. when you received the car that you were not expecting, when it was announced at the finale, what was your petty thought?
Oh my God. First of all, when I got in that hall, in AYB hall, I saw a big giant car packed. I was like, I actually...
No, I mean the finale, when it was announced that we're going to give you a car. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, the housemaid, I honestly wasn't expecting Zalox.
Yes.
I was already disappointed. I was like, oh no, okay, because I was the last.
Yeah.
You know, you keep the last for the best for the last.
Yeah.
So when I was announced like brand ambassador for Zalox, I went all over the place. I was screaming. And to crown it all, okay, you would say, okay, it's going to be a car. You don't know what type of car. It can be anything. You know how it is in Sierra Leone when they tell you they're going to give you a car as a present, a gift, or a star prize. It's not really what you expect. It's not really what they paint it to be, okay? So I was still like, okay, let's see what this car is going to be like. But I had some little bit of confidence in Zalox, even before knowing too much about Zalox, because I know what Zalox stands for. It's about class, luxury, elegance, and beauty. So I knew it was going to be something good. But something huge, I wasn't expecting. No, I wasn't. At all.
What was your petty thought? You still haven't answered that.
The petty thoughts, but I am a clean girl. I don't have petty thoughts.
Yeah, that's why you are not my close friend.
Well, that car, I just knew that it was going to cause a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I knew it because until now it's still causing trouble. Because I would say that Zalox challenge or Zalox car or ambassadorship was every housemate's dream, I have to say. We were all aiming for it, to have a car at the end of the day. So when it was announced that I am the brand ambassador, I was like, God, really? I'm telling you, all is not lost.
Yes.
I could not lose everything.
No, there was no way.
No.
There was no way you were going to lose everything when we were in your corner. Anyway, let's go back to the show.
Exactly.
And not be petty.
Exactly.
So what have you been up to, Lolo, since you left the house? We're not talking about your projects, but individually, like taking time off, or relaxing, what have you been doing?
I went back to France because you know that's where I'm based. So I went to France to meet my family, my sweet boy, and everything. It was relaxing. I needed that time to really go out and sort out the problems I left, the bills, and all the things, and of course spend time with my loved ones. So that period was relaxing. I had to say, I really had to take time. That's why many people are misjudging me so far. Most people saying that I didn't reach out to thank them, you know, and all the stuff. There are times you get carried away, and with the pressure and everything going on, you would tend to forget certain things. Or be lazy, not even lazy, but things would happen that you can't really do certain things. So that time was, I took it to really relax and bring my brain, everything back to normal. Because going through that house, coming out and still mentally okay, that's huge. So, and when I got back, because I came for Zalox, I'm here for Zalox Inc. And after the handing over ceremony and everything, it's a bit relaxing. There are times I go out to the beach, I hang out with my loved ones. I like indoor. I know. I like staying indoor.
I know.
I'm not that outgoing type. So just home, relaxing and spending time with loved ones.
Yeah, I always tell you we are so similar in a lot of ways. Like I'm a close-up person. I love being home. I love my space. You know, going out sometimes takes a toll on me. I have to prepare mentally before I can actually step out of the house.
Exactly.
Who was Lolo before the whole housemate?
Who was Lolo? Lolo was this pushing and determined international model. And I am a graduate. I graduated last year in foreign languages applied to business, specialized in translation. So I'm a master's degree holder.
Can you please say that slowly? You are here not only for yourself, you are here for me as well. Like everybody has been asking me to interview you. I am interviewing Lolo now. Please go slow. Okay. I had masters. Start from the beginning.
So I'm an international model. I've been through many international platforms like Milan Fashion Week, London African Fashion Week, what's it, Paris Fashion Week and all that. And I am also an academician. I love education. For me is that's your guide to your journey through life. So it's very important. So I have, like I said, a master's degree in translation technology from the University of Lorraine in France. And also I am a humanitarian, you just said it. I love working with children because I believe that the future, if we want to make the future better, we have to focus on the children and see how best we can instill in them good values, good morals, and make sure that the mindset is positive and ready for the change that is coming. So that's why I work with children. And now I'm working with mothers. I work with pregnant women, thanks to Xalox Inc. So that's it. That's what I can tell you about Lolo Before Housemaid. And of course, I don't want to talk too much about me being a mom, but
I want to know about
my private. For me, I keep my stuff like that out of it. I'm like Beyonce. I want to be like Beyonce.
But we have to know something. Like I really value a mom putting the child out of the public because I feel it's the responsibility to protect that child until the time when the child is no longer a child. So until 18, you're responsible for our mindset, for everything basically. But we have to know what's the gender?
A male.
A male. Oh, like mine. How old?
How young?
How young?
We don't like to say how old. It's
okay.
Like telling Marvel, how old are you? No, I'm not old.
Oh, his name is Marvel.
Marvelous.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
How young? 7.
Yeah.
Ah. Is the dad in the picture?
I don't want to talk about those stuff. I'm sorry.
Okay. But he's there. I'm not saying
yes.
as a relationship. Yes. Okay. Okay. Can you say I love you in French? Because I know you speak French, and that's one of the reasons why my mom took to you, because she's good with French and German. My dad too. Well, my dad is almost like a linguist because he speaks a lot of languages. So they were like, oh, a lady that actually speaks French. I hope she's fluent. So please, can you tell them how fluent you are?
I love her. You asked me to say I love you. In French, you say je t'aime. Or you can say, there are several ways to say it. Je t'aime, je t'adore. Mais si tu veux que je parle encore plus, je peux. Je peux me présenter en français si tu veux. Alors, je vais me présenter maintenant. Ok, écoutez bien.
I do not claim responsibility for anything she's saying. If she's abusing me, fine. If she's abusing other people, I do not take responsibility.
No. Of course, you know, Lola doesn't insult.
I know. I'm
Lola
hoping.
Lola doesn't use cross languages, so it's
I
good.
know. Yes.
Donc,
yeah.
Je me présente. Je suis Lola Simeon. Je suis un mannequin. Et j'habite en France. Ça fait 9 ans quand je suis en France. Mais maintenant, mon cœur et toute mon âme est dans mon pays, Sierra Leone. Et je travaille sur plein de projets. Et du coup, les amis, je compte sur vous pour me soutenir, pour me montrer votre amour, parce que c'est avec ça que je peux m'avancer dans la vie et dans tous mes projets. Je vous aime et voilà. Merci.
Lola is making me feel stupid, but it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So on the screen right now, if people are watching, they are displaying pictures of you on the runway. Can you tell us a bit about your work, when places you've been to, places you've actually strutted, you know?
Yeah, so like I mentioned earlier, I started actually professionally my modeling career in 2018. And I think my first competition went in with a competition. I started with a competition that was in Holland. It was the Miss Supermodel Worldwide Africa.
Okay.
And through that event, I had so many led me to other adventures. And also London African Fashion Week is one big event that I've been part of twice. Mm-hmm. The experience is marvelous. I can't explain it, but it was really an eye opener for me, because I always say when I go for casting or go to fashion shows and all of that, I never meet Sierra Leonean models or designers back then, and I was like, I want to be there to tell story of my country's story, and let them know what we're made of and what we have to offer in the fashion and the modern industry. So London African Fashion Week also opened a wider door for me to meeting designers. So marvelous. And Paris Night Couture is another fashion show that I've been also there twice. Okay. Again, the most, I would say, that really put me to another level, I mean, in the feeling of mingling with stars, is when I appeared in it's Venice Film Festival.
Okay.
With a famous Italian designer, Led Hallo. And I also been there twice. So when you work with Lola once, you want to work with her again.
Yes. So of course. No, this has been revealing. I didn't know much about you. Like, I tried to do a search, but doing housemates, I tried to stay away. I didn't want to be biased until almost the end of the show, like maybe 3 weeks or so before the show ended. I decided, nah, I'm going to support her. I need to. Anyway, when we come back, we'll be talking a lot more, but we are going for a short break, and then we are going for the session where it's called Know Your Star or Know Your Stars. And this particular week, we want to show somebody from a sector that you people don't normally consider as entertainment, but I do, and I think we need to know them more. That is why we are talking to him and bringing you a quick bio of him. We're going for a break, and then for Know Your Stars or Know Your Stars, and then a break, then back to the studio.
I'll pay you. Hey! Officer.
This man a criminal.
When you come. This is a cookie. I swear.
Where news? Where the house?
Okay, you say?
Wait. It's so only Jagas where they do oversee. They put me up with the whole thing. Now me use this before I damage you. That not take the loan of me. Now demand this. I want to go to wait. No, the fending problem me for una say.
I tell her.
You want to tell me say I want to hear about 247bigmarket.com?
What's your name so?
Now a website. Where they for especially when they oversee one buy stuff there. Building materials, household appliances, even to food stuff. Then get at it. All what you get for do, type 247bigmarket.com, and that shock you. When you pay for you item day, the address will give them inside Pluton, Ultra Pluton. They go left and it. This kind.
I tell her.
Thank you very much, sir. But for now, as right now,
yeah,
this man, I want to go spend it 247.
Yeah.
No. Police is your friend.
I know, sir. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. First. Brother. Yes.
Hi everyone, my real name is John Bankole Kamara and my nickname is Adebayo. People that calls me this name knows me many years ago when I was in Senegal. So I am presently living in Greece, Athens to be precise, in Europe, and I've engaged to the love of my life. I'm a professional football player. I started playing football as a child. Since I was schooling in Sierra Leone. Back then I played behind doors football, like in these compound leagues, these mini leagues. And a year later I traveled to Senegal. I was in a football environment, like a football academy, where I spent a lot of years, and I like actually grew up in Senegal. And I was privileged and I was blessed to have my first professional contract in Lebanon. The big part behind this, he was my coach, he was my brother, he was my everything. He pushed me a lot. He makes me to believe, he makes me to work so hard for me to be here today. I have been playing many years professional football, and I've met a lot of popular opponents that I've played against, like the likes of Yaya Toure, the former Ivorian international, and the former Ghanaian international, Michael Essien. We played together in the Azerbaijan Premier League. I played against Henry Camara, the former Senegal international. I played against him in Greece, and we later became teammates together. So, and a few months ago, I played the African Cup of Nations, where I met incredible big names as well, like Casey, who is now playing for FC Barcelona, and Mahrez, who is playing for Man City in the English Premiership. I don't think I have any match I would consider to be underperformed, you know, because there's sometimes your best is not enough. People don't see the best out of you, or sometimes you don't even see the best out from yourself. So I don't think I don't have any match I would consider to be underperformed. I tried so much to make sure I give my best on the pitch. Whenever I have the opportunities to go on the pitch, I give my all. I give 100%. Try to help the team. Try to impress myself as an individual and collectively with the team, the coaches, and the president and the entire staff. So I think that's very, very important. On the very day when I was blessed to represent Sierra Leone, and on the very day when I put on the green, white, and blue jersey on and represent 7 million or more people in Sierra Leone, 7.3 million people in Sierra Leone, I think that was incredible, and I was blessed to be part of that. So I think that's one of the most important and best moments in my football career. For the past 2 decades, we have been having a lot of issues in my industry. One of the issues is like lack of preparation and lack of communication as well. We always late to prepare ourselves, and you know, but when you're going on a battle, you have to prepare yourself. You have to be ready before your opponent. If you fail to do that, then eventually there's a possibility for you to fail. So I think that is one of the big issues my industry is facing. A personal challenge, I would say, in my industry is freedom of expression. My favorite Sierra Leone food, I would say, is, I'm a native guy, so I love to eat the native food. So for me, my favorite food each time when I go to Sierra Leone, on the very day I'll get there, the first food I'll eat is fufu. Fufu and sawa. So I love it when you dip the fufu on the sauce and you eat it. So I think fufu is one of my favorite. It's my favorite, not one of. Fufu is my favorite. Yeah, fufu. So a lot of people have been asking me all these years, John, what is your next project? I have something I'm very passionate about to do, but I think this is not the right time for me to involve myself into that. So, but I think my next project will be a business. I want to be a businessman, an international businessman. And the message to my friends out there, amazing fans, to my fans, that they are amazing people. I want you guys to know that you guys mean a lot to me, and I want to thank you all for all the love and support you guys have been showing me all these years, effortlessly, tirelessly. You guys have been a huge part of my success and a huge part of my career. I want to say thanks to you all, and God bless.
So that is my second favorite footballer in Sierra Leone, and he is John Bankole. Now Bankole, I started following him way back. I did not even know his name. The time I started following him, I don't even know Udana saying I name John Bankole or whatever. But then as with the progress, and then I began watch salon football, because I love watch salon football the pain. But then I start for watch, and I always pick him out in the field. He sounds so good. He's so calculated, because me, you know me now. For let you draw my attention, you for be a certain way, like compose. You for even if you kalo or whatever, and he actually looks fun. It's a kind of funny person you see on the pitch. He will be dancing or stuff like that, but when you see him out of the field, like he's so quiet. And then this video, whilst I was editing this video, I was like he was so quiet. I had to pay attention to edit this video because I did it, and then I was like, nah, I'm liking him more from what I'm hearing, and that's really nice. Anyway, well, we're back to the segments that I love. I love this part because it gives me opportunity to see someone drinking, and then if I feel like I can drink. I love drinking. Yes, I'm not an alcoholic, but you love drinking. But I love drinking. I really do. I really do love drinking. Lolo, schooling, early life. Where did you study?
We talk about schooling. I like schooling now.
Okay.
We Rosal school.
Okay.
I go Rosal. I went to Rosal Preparatory School, and the experience that Rosal, I can always say, thanks to the foundation way in Giri, they left today, you know, when we did a public, then they move on and say, okay, you know, there is the solid foundation that was set back then, because education, a child's education is actually developed, or I don't know how to put it, but the foundation should be from primary school. Mm-hmm. If the foundation is weak, then as the child grows up, it's going to affect. Okay? Mm-hmm. So for me, my primary school, I would say thank you to all the teachers that I went through in Rosal Preparatory School, and also Glen Walsh. And also primary school. Then, let's take me I go to all the school then. Okay. Actually, when I went there the most, since I've been not lonely with them, so it been the distance for Glen Walsh, I've been in a border, I've been in a border. So for the high school, change school, I'm a minor, not lonely. Okay. No, minor, the private school. Then
the SOS.
SOS, I'm a minor, yes. Okay. So for minor, I go Royal Bethlehem.
Okay.
Royal Bethlehem, I go fly. So yeah, that's my education journey. University now, University of Lorraine, not France, Nancy.
Okay. So anyway, shake me hand. You're scared to shake my hand.
I'm just scared.
My sympathy, you know, go to best school in a salon, we're in a convent.
Really?
Yes.
Are you kidding
Yes.
me?
Yes. You did attend the best school in Sierra Leone. The best school. Like, I will keep repeating it.
I have to say, I love.
You can't help it.
Convent, just because of you.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Lolo. Oh, like I said, this is my favorite part of the show.
Oh my God.
So if you're watching right now and you want to ask a direct question to Lolo, you can, because we're going to read some of the comments, especially the ones that are questions, and she will have to answer them or take a drink.
Oh no.
Yeah?
Okay.
If she doesn't want to answer, she's free, but she has to take a drink. Yeah? And I'm hoping, yeah, last week we didn't have that much drinking. So I'm hoping Lolo will have to drink. Maybe we'll have to carry you
I love
out.
this, by the way, I have to say.
Yeah, but you have to work your way in.
Oh no.
You have to work your way in. Whiskey,
oh my God,
and then Baileys. But honestly, this week I forgot to ask what we're drinking, because I drink everything. I drink almost everything, so I forgot to ask what we're drinking. We have a bartender that comes in every week.
Oh my God.
I think you met him last week. He was sitting down there.
Okay.
So yes, so he comes, he prepares the drink, and then he goes. You know, it's very good. He leaves me something in the fridge,
Sarah,
just in case.
If it was in the evening, I would say okay. I don't mind going through this.
You're going back home. You have a driver. You are not poor like me. When I have to drive myself all over the place, you have a driver. Yeah, so you're cool. You're
far from
covered.
poverty. Yes.
I receive it.
Amen.
Lolo in the house. And this is a question, a drinking question. In the house, what was your most trying moment, and who actually caused that to happen?
Hey. Hey. Hallelujah.
I know the drink is looking very nice.
Now it's evident, because most of the people that follow the show, I always know this. That's why I don't make enemies. My rabbi, who is the late Dr. Miles Monroe, used to say that you never.
Oh, you have a rabbi?
Yes.
Okay.
You never make a permanent enemy. Okay, because everything is seasonal. Things change. So if I should answer your question, which I'm going to answer, in the house I had trying times, of course. And there are times that it's only when people also outside told me that that's the moment they really felt bad for me and all that, when my sweetheart now, Julie Tomo, was insulting me about, maybe saying that I'm old, that I don't know, all the insults, okay? And also there's another time where my darling Almond also said certain things about me that wasn't really true, it was not in place. So those two moments, I would say, struck me, okay? But I always knew that what people say about me, it doesn't define me, it doesn't get at me. That's why you can say whatever you want to say about me. It's your opinion, you have the right to say whatever, but it's my place to determine whether what you say about me is going to affect me or not. That's my choice. So I don't allow people to get at me and disturb my mental. No, I don't.
Okay.
So, but if I have to say, those moments where I was like, just looking what's happening, like I'm confused, okay? But apart from that, what else did I say? That really got me. I think that's all I can remember for now.
So just for clarification and just to show that you've answered the question and you don't have to drink, your most trying times when you were called names in the house, and those two individuals that caused you trying times in the house is Julie Tombo and Almond Sound.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. In the house, a lot of us were wondering, and I even
that's the ones I know about. But when I came out, I have to say.
Okay.
When I came out, let me continue. When I came out, and some people forwarded some videos to me, and I got to listen to what certain people said about me in the house. I was like, oh God, please save my image.
Certain people like.
This is a spirit, right?
It says you have to talk.
I have to spill it. No, but this is something that's already out there, and the video that really shocked me, that I was really disappointed about, but I know everybody's got their game, is the video that I think it was Nata, Alice, and I don't know if Patos was there too. They were saying things like, I don't know, ill things, just the knocking stuff, just calling me names that I'm not. Okay, and the person that sent me that video is somebody that has really high esteem of respect for me. And then he sent that video and said, this is what you were up to in the house, this is who you are. I was like, you don't know me, right? And so that's to tell you how many people would have seen or heard such things said about me. If it's people that don't really know me, they would tend to believe those things, forgetting that it's a game that some people choose to play. Some people choose to play dirty, while some choose to play clean. It's their choice, it's our choice. So that video really, I was like, damn, but how could you do that? For what reason?
Okay, and since you brought it up, I was asked repeatedly. I think I even made a joke or two about it myself on my page, because it took some time. I wasn't watching the show because, you know, I have to work, and then I got home. I was saying all sort of posts all over the place, and I got confused. I was like, can someone confirm it for me? So you brought up the knocking. This is another drinking question. Did you, in the house, on camera or off camera, because I'm not sure we saw it. If we had seen that video, I would have recorded it to play today, but we didn't see it. So in the house, on camera or off camera, did you have sex in the house? And if not, why not?
No, that is impossible, because I wasn't set for that. I needed to know Usman more than what we had in the house, and for no reason I would do that for my family. In fact, in the room, there are times where Usman leaves the bed because he thinks that his emotions or his feelings arise, and it's normal that he can feel a certain way, but it was out of question, out of imagination to do such things, because like I said, I went in that show not to come out disrespectful, not to come out with my head bowed down, not to come out regretting why I got into the show. I went there because I set my plan. I had an objective. So there was no way, not even for the 200, I kept repeating that in the house. Not even for the 250 million euros would I do something out of my character.
Okay.
That's just it.
There was a time when you spoke in the house, like, Lolo, I really like you. I've said this off camera, like, I tell you, right? So people don't think I'm pretending. I always say, like, Lolo, I really like you because I see myself in you. Like, that's what drew me to you. But in the house, there was one time when you spoke about rejection, and it concerned Paul. It's a Paul Bayo. And you talked about Paul Bayo, and you spoke about rejection. And I could explain, but I love hearing you explain it. So why did you feel rejected? Why did you feel attracted to Paul and rejected by Paul? And was Mami Thomas a substitute? You can drink if you don't want to answer.
No, but it's a normal question. It's okay. Okay, so so here is the thing. Housemate Sierra Leone, you know, when you prepare to go to these shows, you would want to see who you can connect with, who you can vibe with, because the show permits us to know ourselves. And you can't go to an enclosed place without having somebody you will be saying hello, hi, or sitting down and talking with before getting to get acquaintance, that's how it's called, with other people. So this is the truth I'm telling you. With Paul and I, it was a stage something we're planning. Like we get into the house, coupling together, and do our love story or message we want to send.
So staging with Paul.
With Paul.
Okay.
And the deal was, okay, I'm spitting it for you now. This is exclusive.
Yes.
Okay. So the deal was, we get coupled up the first week, and then he can choose to couple up with anybody who wants for the second week. And that's where we're gonna have like, okay, maybe we'll start something like attraction, and since he wants to do the playboy thing, he can start another story with another girl, and then have this kind of rivalry. Okay, that was the idea. But getting into the house and the show announced this TikTok thing and all of it, everybody go, yeah. Now you need to know this. If you plan or make a bargain or argument with somebody, agreement, sorry, with somebody, don't count on it 100%. Because you don't know if that person is also playing you. Because the thing is, it's an individual game. Regardless the promise or the commitment or whatever you would make to somebody, people tend to think individually. It's me, it's about me, it's not about me and Jack or Gilles. So I think that's what happened in the case of Paul. He thought that it was advantageous for him to couple up with another person at that stage because maybe it could bring in some push-up in the show.
Okay.
So that's why I really felt...
and you were stranded then, at that point?
At that point.
Okay.
So I didn't appreciate it, but I had to control my feelings and all that. It has nothing to do with romantic feeling, no? It was nothing like that. I saw Paul as a friend, and there was never a time where we talked relationship or love or whatsoever. It was all about the game, how things going in and how we can push through together. That was it.
Okay, so when you got out of the house and you had people talking about that, you obviously had people talking about you and Paul, the two-way, and then it became a triangle sort of with Mami Thomas in the house. I'm thinking of it, Mr. Tumbo. Mami Thomas in the house. What was your reaction? What did you feel?
Well, people really thought I really had something emotional, like attraction or love feeling for Paul. It was not the case. I had to drag, how can I say? I had to drag things for it to look the way it looked.
Okay.
Okay? But there was nothing for Paul, and we never had anything like that. Paul knew, not even for a game, that I would send a moral message out there. I like him as a person, but there is no way that I can, you know, do a snitch thing or betray somebody that has entrusted his love and trust to me.
Okay.
So it was just what people thought what they wanted to think about.
Okay. So if you're watching, I need to remind you that what you're watching right now is a program that is powered by Fastnet. They're providing me with this internet to make sure that you see what you need to see, and you make sure that nothing upsets you, no breaks or anything like that. Okay. So Lolo, now that you're out of the house, why do you keep watching me like that? Do you think I'm going to cause problem for you? No. Okay, I thought. Okay, so now that you're out of the house, what are your next plans?
My next plans. my next plans? Well, I told you, now I am the brand ambassador for Xalox Inc.
Yes.
And there is a lot to do with Xalox. Xalox is engaged in the charity work, the humanitarian work, which has to do with reducing or eradicate the maternal and infant mortality. So I have a tour to do in the province. 34 hospital, military hospital, and it was successful. I got the information I needed, and now I'm taking it to the provinces. Besides that, I also have a joint program with my boyfriend. Okay, it was this one in Benton, Mami Thomas. So we're coming up with a comedy and fashion show.
Okay.
Okay, it's a modeling contest. Which is the Miss Best Model Sierra Leone. And of course, with the comedy parts, you know, Mami Thomas and the green dress and his colleagues would be there to make sure that people laugh. So that's another project that's on. It's going to be held on the 17th of December. Another project that I'm embarking on also is the public speaking competition. Because I've noticed several times that children, not even children, us, adults, we find it difficult to talk in front of people. Like when it's more than 2 or 3, we become frightened. And in the house, I realized how so many people couldn't really face the camera or stand up and talk to many people. So I thought that it's a way that I can help and nurture or train children, youth, to be able to have the confidence that they need to speak out whatever feeling they have, whatever message, whatever they think about within, so that people will get to hear them. So I will be coming up with the first ever inter-primary and secondary public speaking competition that you also, this lady here.
No problem.
This lady here actually, how do we say, told me about it, and I said, of course, that's one of my strengths. People told me when I came out of the house, people admire how confident I speak and how much people listen to me when I talk. So I want to transfer or instill this confidence or skill to other people, especially children and youth.
Okay.
So that's another project I'm going to embark on.
So one of our comments on the live was, she sounds English. Is she?
No, I am 100% Sierra Leonean.
Oh, you don't look Sierra Leonean. I'll tell. Well, what does a Sierra Leonean look like? But I don't think, in terms of phrases, yeah, you can look at me and people will be like, "You na Madingo, you na Soso, you na Fula." You get some sort of tribe attached. Yeah, not you.
But that's why even when I'm out there, they always take me for a Senegalese. Always. Also the people that ask me, where are you from? Are you some Senegalese will speak Senegal, like the Wolof, I don't know how it's called, language to me, but maybe it's also because people don't know much about Sierra Leone too.
Okay.
But you're right, many people don't take me for Sierra Leone, they take me for Senegalese most often. So I'm not British, I'm not English, I'm not American, I am a Sierra Leonean who's lived in France for 9 years now, so maybe that's why my accent is a bit, I don't know how to say it.
You don't really have an accent most of the time, you know, but when you pronounce your R's, I think that's when we catch you like, oh, she's been in France, or at least speaks French. Yeah. So let's go to our comments. Yeah. I'm hoping this, you know, my people, they only bring violence to me. It's really painful to me, because when they bring violence, I mean they bring violence to me, my followers. Like, these are the most savages. They are savages online when they ask me personal questions or respond to my posts. And of course, I encourage them to spread the violence. So I'm hoping, if you're watching right now, please add violence to the comment. Let me read some of them. I'm going to start reading now, but I hope you add. Lolo is praying. The prayers will not end.
Now pleading, I remember in the house, something just came up. Chief gave me a task to get a wig and hide in somebody's bag. And when Chief, there was a time, okay, they were arguing about that. Who did it? And Chief wanted to say the person that actually did it. And then I said, Chief, please. You know, I can't stand bad bulls.
Yeah.
So Chief
you run away from me.
Chief doesn't, he helped me. Thank you, Chief, once more from that.
I'm not like Chief. I encourage violence. I run towards it. So let's take some of the comments. So Mohammed Ali Toure is asking, which Sierra Leonean personality do you admire? I'm going to take 3 and you respond and then I'll come back to the comments. Another one is saying, what was your most exciting moment in the house? So the personality you admire, your most exciting moment in the house. Another one is saying, okay, these are mostly comments. Lolo, I think they're just admiring you, you know? This other one is saying, well, I think it's a lot of comments. I'm not reading comments yet. I will read the comments, but I want questions. So if you have a question, you can write it, and I'll definitely read it out. Okay. Wow. No, it seems like they like you.
Thank you guys.
Okay. So somebody is asking, when are you going back out of Sierra Leone, I guess. So those are the 3 questions.
Okay, so 3 personalities admire in Sierra Leone.
The personality, yes. Which Sierra Leonean personality do you admire?
Okay. Okay.
So if you feel bent, like you admire more than one, then please feel free 3 maximum.
It's not really that. Okay, I admire lately the mayor of Freetown. I like her guts. I like people that are confident in, you know how I just love the wishes.
I love Mayo as well. Like for me, you don't joke with Mayo and Fatima around me because these are the 2 people I love.
I love
as
her.
females, yeah.
And you just mentioned another person that I also love her strength.
Okay.
And it's one person. What I love about her is how she gives. I don't know, she's immune to the
violence.
She's immune to the violence. So there is that part of her that I really, really like. And Asma James is also one person that I really like. I have a lot of female that, not even female, I focus on female more because my male person I admire is not here, it's not from Sierra Leone. And getting to know people like, young people coming up that are also, we're looking forward to what they. One person is yourself. I'm not saying because you're here, but that's the truth. Like you rightly said, we have similar character, similar values, and all of that. So connecting with you was easy.
Yeah,
okay.
It was.
And I admire that because I see where you're going. I just picture that the journey you're taking is to lead you to somewhere I know where you want to be. Yes. So it's marvelous. I love that because that's also me. And who else do I really like? Personality right now in Sierra Leone. Okay. I have many young people.
Okay. I think you've run out of numbers. They said 3.
3? Oh my God, I ran out of numbers. Yeah. Anyways, there'll be more lists coming up.
Of course. The next question, you're still on the personality, right? Another one says, what's your most exciting moment in the house?
Well, I had many exciting moments in the house, I have to say. Oh my God. Apart from you being saved from evictions, that excitement, and some of the excitement I had was when I usually announced as power couple or winning debates, or there is one moment that really got tears, got me emotional, I would say. Is the moment that Usman actually revisited the house when I think we had a party, dinner, it was a dinner, and then he came. That moment was really, it was mixed. Excitement, emotion, and all of that. So that's what I would say about my exciting moments in the house.
Okay.
I love when I call the power couple, winning debates, and all of that.
Okay. So I already asked the third question. When are you going back?
Well, when am I going back? Please, guys, let me rest. In fact, now people are taking me for home base, which is good. Now people are taking me for home base, so it's beautiful. But I think I'm going to stay in Sierra Leone until the end of the year.
End of the year.
End of the year. It all depends on Zalox.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I need to send a shout out to Zalox. They're the only brand I know that have paid me money but decided not to give me work to do.
Oh my God.
I love those kinds of people. They've given me money, but they've not asked me
to do anything.
Yes, I love those. Anyway, another question is, it's coming from Salo Gossip, actually.
Oh my God.
Yes, and they have social media. How are you people? I'm being very respectful. They said, how did you manage to keep your cool during heated arguments in the house?
Ah, okay. Well, it's like, is it going to be drinking today? Should I want to drink something?
No, don't worry. I love the fact that you will not need to drink because at the end of the show we'll probably just toast. But I really need you to spill.
Yeah. Okay. What's the question again? Sorry.
The question is, how did you manage to keep you cool during heated arguments?
Well, I would say that is who I am. Because of what I know, I'm not really saying I know too much, but because of the little I know on how human beings are and how different we are, I try to think in the place of the other person. Because I know that what I know, it's possible that that individual doesn't know about it.
Yeah.
Because I know that you cannot give fire for fire, especially when you don't want to create tension, when you don't want to create enemy, you don't want to have enemies, you don't want to. Because what I also know is that if you want to lead, you have to lead by example. And I'm working with children. I want to see how these young people can emulate my lifestyle, my character, and turn out to be elegant women and elegant guys in the future. So if I want to preach confidence, peace, poiseness, and I don't know, like the calmness you talk about, I have to show that through my lifestyle. So knowing that, I told myself in the house, I tell myself every day. I also had a recent argument with my darling sweetheart. And then I just tell her, say, we don't vex. Oh. I tell her, say, dear baby mama, sorry for me. Because you don't go now and begin to go cold, stop the inside. And then I said, no, sweetheart, I'm sorry, I'm not saying I'm getting bad. Can get a bad side when you're still getting no, don't call, no, don't reach out, no, you can interpret it, you can interpret my communication with people differently, okay? So I don't make Kaneki go out of proportion because that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for unity, I'm looking for peace, I'm looking for coordination and see how best we can work with people and push things forward. So that's why I really, really is this calm and I process things. Because I know if I respond, it's going to escalate. Because if I had responded to so many things that was said in the house, it was not only going to cause trouble for myself, it was going to cause trouble for my family and the people that are looking up to me. So I couldn't do that because that's not what I'm preaching. And I know that if you want to be a leader, you have to lead by example. I can tell you not to smoke and I'm smoking. I can tell you not to be rude or abusive or being crass using these languages. If I'm doing it, then I'm making a joke of myself.
Okay, so we'll be going shortly for a quick break and coming back, taking more questions and rounding up, because I know you're working on your own show. I want us to talk about your show. I like for the scene for because I want that show to go off without a hitch very shortly. And you're also doing your show with Mami Thomas. You already mentioned it, but we'll like details. But before we go for the break from 247 Big Market, why haven't you bought a ticket for Comedian Selfie show yet? That's the question. And you can drink.
I'm going to buy it.
You're going to?
2 tickets.
Okay.
I'm going to, of course. Okay. And it's comedy. I want to laugh. It's been a while, even though someone makes me laugh, someone makes me laugh, but I want to laugh with my,
And you will. In fact, Comedian Selfie is so determined. He has informed me that he's going to bring violence on me. Imagine.
Oh my God.
After all my hustling for him, he's going to bring violence on me. Anyway, let's go for a quick break and then we'll continue the program.
I'll pay you. Hey! Officer,
This man a criminal.
when it's done. This is Kukrio. I swear.
Where news? Where news?
Okay, you say? Nice.
Wait. So only jackass where they do overseas, they put me up on water all thing. Now me this before I they damage you. Now not take the loan of me. Now demand this. I want to go to Wait. No, the fending problem there for nothing.
I tell her.
You want to tell me saying I want to hear about 247bigmarket.com?
What's in him so?
Now a website where they for especially when they overseas one buy stuff there, building materials, household appliances, even to food stuff. Then get at it. All what you get for do, try 247bigmarket.com, and that shock you. When you pay for you ISMD, the address will give the inside of all parts of Pluton. They go left and right. This time,
I tell her.
thank you very much, sir. But for now, as right now,
Yeah.
this man, I
yeah.
want to go spend it 247. No. Police is your friend.
I know, sir. Yeah, that's it. That's it. First. Brother.
So, in case you're wondering how funny Comedian Selfie is, that's him on the advert. They paid us to do this advert, so we're eating money. Yeah, they paid us 247 Big Markets, that's a sponsor of this show, paid us to do this advert separately, and we were very happy with the payment.
Oh my God.
I just needed to mention that to tell them thank you.
You need to invite me so I can start eating some of this money.
Oh, you will. Just holler, and you will. Anyway, we've been having so many questions, but like I said before we went for a break, the show. Yeah, you have 2 shows coming up, like the event itself and the shopping show. Tell us about those.
Well, while I was in the house, I spoke about the shop with Lolo. I actually launched the idea in there. So Shop with Lolo is basically a reality kind of TV show. It's for shopping lovers. If you love shopping, then you have to sign up with Shop with Lolo. It has to do with promoting what we have in Sierra Leone, our designers, our style, our fashion, and how we dress. Okay, and if you love, some people spend $1 million, $2 or $3 to go shopping.
Yes.
But here with Shop with Lolo, we're going to challenge our shopping lovers to go out and shop with a limited time and see what they'll come out with looking good.
So the time, not the money.
The time and the money, they're going to have a budget too. They have to respect that budget that's going to be given to them.
I cannot be on that show. I go to town, I have 5 million, I'm hoping I'll come back with say 3 million, and by the time I return home, I have no transport.
You will sell the things. So it's a very, very interesting and fun show. So it's for all walks of life. You can be a lawyer, a doctor, a journalist, a model, a pageant queen, a trader, a keke man. You just have to love to shop. If shopping excites you, then you have to be on.
What kind of items are the shopping for?
Well, the theme are going to be vast.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm also going to promote our
Local
style,
content,
local
okay.
content, how we dress, but it's going to be a mix of different things. And it can be chic, it can be, dress for a wedding, it can be whatever it is. And then you have to respect that thing. I'm not going to spill everything because you know how it is. People, how they do. Huh?
Yes.
But get ready, like you said, I see how you're doing your production work.
Thank you.
And with you and AY, we've been trying to also do a collaboration with AY and other TV stations so we can show it. And of course, it's going to be on YouTube and Facebook. So, Shop with Lola is a show that you...
It's coming. Get ready. So, is it coming this year?
The work is long, but we're hoping that at least the thriller and all of that will be out this year.
Okay. So what about the events with Mami Thomas?
So with, I don't call him Mami Thomas, I call him Usman.
Usman.
No, you can call
him Usman.
So with Usman, we want to see how we blend both talents together and give something out to people that are following us, that loves us, that wants to see us grow together. So the comedy and fashion, I have been doing my fashion event since 2019. So this year I'm blending it with him, so we can have something bigger and even more fun. So that is why we're doing the comedy meets fashion. And that night we're going to be looking for the Miss Best Model Ceremony. So forms are out, models or aspiring models, beauty queens or what have you can call and locate their forms and bring it on.
Okay. That is amazing. I hope it goes off without a hitch.
I pray so.
You have me in your corner, and if you need any form of assistance, just holler. I'll be there. Show and also if you're watching, let me say this program, I keep repeating, well, it seems as if people will not believe it, like apart from 247bigmarkets.com and of course Fastnet, I'm doing everything on my own. Everything you're saying is from my budget. So now as I'm saying this, I'm broke. I need more sponsors. We do need sponsors. But if you cannot sponsor the show, you just want to advertise your program like during the show, you can contact me and then I'll show you how to go about it. You can do that by our inbox, send us a message, or our number is on the page and you can definitely ask for that. We'll partner. I love partnering. So Lolo, someone is asking, why they never, so you cook in the house. Did you cook in the house?
That question coming like, what? I didn't cook. Oh my God, I cook oatmeal.
Oh my God. So why was it just oatmeal?
I think once I did some rice. I helped out once in a while, dancing chef. I didn't cook because the kitchen was owned by dancing.
Okay, do you cook?
No, but out of the show, of course I'm a good cook. I'm from a family where cooking is their hobby. And my grandma, late Mommy Tablets, that in Lokomolo, no sin a cookery, and cook.
It doesn't mean that you united the gift to
That's like it's in the gene.
Okay.
So I can cook. I love cooking. Like I said, I'm a family person. I cook for my boy, and he doesn't go to bed hungry. Or we don't go and buy fast food all the time. Once in a while we do that, but I make sure I cook and cook healthy. As you can see, I eat healthy. Not just that, because somebody make me back. Because I eat all kinds of vocabulary at times.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it. I cook.
How did you feel when Madam Chief told you and Julie that Nata, Alice, Paul, and Almond were talking about you guys in the room? How did you feel? Did you feel betrayed? Did that make you more stronger?
Hi,
Should I read that again?
You're taking me back to that house.
It's coming from Ansu.
Ansu, please, you're taking me back. Well, that night got me really angry because I thought that it should be over by now.
Okay.
That night I said, okay, at this point, all the side talks and all the bad-mouthing, all the backstabbing should be done now. It should be over. We should be thinking of the final. And when I get to hear that from Madam, it was Madam Chief, that certain people, these people you mentioned, were still talking about me, I got pissed. Really, I have to say, I lost it, and I said, okay, you know what? If people think the only way they could win the show is when they put other people down or paint a bad image of another housemate, then I'm sorry, you ain't gonna win. Because it has to stop. Sell out who you are, what you stand for, and what you want people to buy out there when you come out.
Okay.
Not about Lolo doing this, Lolo being this, Lolo being that. Okay. So at that point, I lost it. And I even fasted 3 days. That house is mad. I fasted 3 days. I said, Holy Ghost fire. Anybody that is doing all these bad things, let them know we know. So I was really, really furious. At that point, I lost it.
Okay, 2 questions. This one is asking, who was your favorite housemate?
My favorite, just one?
Yes.
How? If I have to choose one, it's Usman.
Oh, Usman, of course. Obviously, how can you ask such a question? How? Eh?
Don't. If you say 2 or 3, then I can name 2 or 3.
No, we just need one. We just need one. So Lolo, we are leaving now. What do you want to say to people about Lolo? Anything, your fans, your followers, crushes?
Okay, Lololians. I know many people follow.
Oh, so we are no longer Oslo?
Troopers. No, that's Oslo, and this is Lolo. It's the following Lolo.
Okay.
So Lolo is Lololians, or troopers.
And troopers.
What I would say is that, what would I say? Just be yourself. And I want to say big thank you again. I keep saying thank you to people that has been part of my journey. You know, thanks to all of you. I appreciate your love, your support. I can't name your names. I always have problems when I start naming names. So I will never name names in my life. Okay. So I want to say big thank you to you. And guys, I really count on your support. The reason why I went to that show is for many of you to know who Lolo is, what I stand for, and what I want to do, what I have been doing, and how far I want to take it. So guys, you have just heard about my upcoming events and projects. All I need from you guys now is your support. Not just on social media, but when the show comes up, come there and support with your money, okay? Because it's with your money that we can upkeep, that we can do more and better. Again, for you upcoming models and beauty queens, I'm going to be having masterclass to teach how to become a queen. To become a queen is not a 1-month preparation. To become a queen is not a year preparation. To become a queen, you have to start dreaming it from childhood. So if you come at Miss Best for the Sierra Leone competition, you're going to go through coaching, teaching, masterclasses. Masterclasses are also going to be open for if you're not even going to be part of the show. So you get to know at what point you should start preparing your queenology process, okay? So I count on your support. The forms are out for 200,000 neons. Grab your phone for any info or support or sponsorship. Please call this number 030.
Can you go slow so I pin it also for you here?
No, don't 030. 099.
Okay.
999.
999.
476.
476.
099 999 476.
Okay.
So call and you know, whatever info you want, you will get it. You can get your form at Pilax, at the Village Bar, at AYV, and you can simply just call the number that I've just announced, okay? So thank you so much for listening, and thank you for being
Lolo is a wonderful guest. She did not take any drink, which I love, so she actually spilled on the show. Like, this is for those people who don't want to talk. So I've tasted almost everything on this platter. The only one I haven't tasted is this, and that's the one you're going to taste with me. Yeah, it's just one. It's just one.
Don't,
yeah.
My babies don't. This is just juice.
This is juice, adult juice.
Yes, for adults.
Yes. So thank you very much. I wish you good things for a long time to come. Okay.
Cheers. Thank you. And for you too.
It doesn't taste like alcohol.
It doesn't taste like alcohol. Thank you. It doesn't taste at all, but I've just put it out.
Thank you very much. So that's a wrap on today's show. If you're watching your screen right now, you'll see the contacts for Lolo. And if you want to partner with her for the upcoming event, you can. If you also want to work with us, you can. And okay, I'll give you a second. We are also, next week we will be showing our own content, so you can decide to call us directly. But for now, you can inbox us as we talk. Lolo, you wanted to say something?
I was going to say, if you look me and you say, oh, my looks nice, and makeup and all that, can I give a shout out?
Sure, you can.
Yes.
Yeah.
So guys, this makeup I'm wearing is from Generi Elegance. So if you want to look as sweet and natural and Lolo-lick, you can make sure you contact Generi Elegance for your makeup product. Okay, and thank you Latifa Beauty for doing this magic.
Okay, so thanks to all my viewers out there.
Oh, Diamond Screen.
Diamond Screen. Okay, so thank you to all my viewers out there. Share this live, please, because we want it to go as far as possible. We want to showcase Sierra Leoneans to the world. That's the aim, the end game, the goal, everything of the show. Thank you very much for watching. Until next week, I'm Sarah K.
How for pay you? Hey! Officer,
This man a criminal.
what when it's
Look at.
Mr. Kukrio, I swear.
Where news? Where the house?
Okay, the house, eh? Nice.
Wait. So only jackass where they do overseas, they put me up on water all thing. Now me this before I they damage you. That not take the loan of me. Now demand this. I want to go to Wait. No, the defending problem there for us.
I tell her.
You want to tell me say I want to hear about 247bigmarket.com?
What's in him so?
Now a website where they for especially who know the overseas who want buy stuff there. Building materials, household appliances, even to food stuff. Then get at it. All what you get for do, try 247bigmarket.com and I'll shock you. When you pay for you item day, the address will give them side of all past Pluton. They go left and this time.
I tell her.
Thank you very much, sir. But for now, as right now,
Yeah.
this man, I
yeah.
want to go spend it 247. No. Police is your friend.
I know, sir. Yeah, that's it. That's it. First.
Hey!
What?
What?
Yes.